Welcome to Gene and Mike do the New York Times crossword.
Hi, I'm Jean.
And I'm Mike. And today we're doing the crossword for Sunday, August 24th, 2025. So, did you find this to be an excellent Sunday crossword?
It was an excellent crossword, but I did not enjoy it.
Oh, I see.
Because it had anagrams.
I was worried you were going to say it had a rebus because I didn't see any, but
Well,
okay.
I've gotten over rebuses.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's anagrams.
Ah.
I am not good at anagrams. And so when I finally figured out, what was going on, which was pretty early on, actually, I'm like, oh, please make the crosses work. Because I knew I was not going to be able to look at those words in the clue and think, oh, that would be something completely different.
Considering the length of these anagrams, I can't imagine anyone, any ordinary mortals being able to do it other than through the crosses.
Yeah. I mean, it was a very clever theme, and the person who did it, which was Michael Lieberman, must be brilliant to be able to thought up these clues and answers that meshed as anagrams. So I give him great credit there. But I'm like, oh, anagrams.
Well,
that was sort of my attitude going in.
Oh.
Like,
Well, it's interesting because according to Will Shortz, Michael Lieberman of Washington, D.C. is an attorney at Fairmark Partners, an antitrust firm that fights corporate mergers.
Whoa.
Particularly appropriate considering this theme. So let's get into that theme.
Okay, well, you can probably guess after my discussion here, but within the themed clues, there were two companies, or sometimes three companies listed, and the clue was if those companies merged and they decided to sell a certain product or a certain group of products, they would sell. And so the first one was 23 across, and it was if Hostess and Petco merged and became a medical supply company, they would sell. And it was stethoscopes, because if you take Hostess and Petco and anagram them around, you can get the word stethoscopes. So that was the theme.
And I think we should stop at this point and give a round of applause to Michael Lieberman.
Oh, I know.
For having thought of this.
Yeah, it was very clever, as I said, just astonishing that somebody could actually put that together. But boy, if you're not good at anagrams, it was a little daunting. So 31 across, this one had three. If Neutrogena, Bic, and Vans merged and opened a winery, they would sell. And the answer was Cabernet Sauvignon. So just pretty amazing. So,
yeah, when I first looked at this, I thought that I could do something with the actual meaning of the companies. And I was looking for something, okay, what would Neutrogena sell? Bic would have to be selling pens or lighters or something. Yeah. But no, it was just you take those three and anagram them.
Yeah, the actual names themselves. So anyway, and there were names of other companies too. We had Eli Lilly, and we had Olay, and I can't remember if there were any others. But
well, there was 48 across. If IBM, Dannon, and Acer merged and started a bakery, they would sell blank, and that was cinnamon bread.
Oh yes, I mean there were tons more in the theme clues, but these were just the regular clues. Like 24 down was
I see.
Skincare brand with the slogan "Face Anything." That was Olay. And 26 across was blank Lilly and Company. That was Eli. So we had some actual clues with the answer being actual companies.
Yes, that is true.
So yeah.
Well, apparently he thinks about companies a lot.
I suppose he would, being in that business. So anyway, it was quite the undertaking, but I was able to get through it, and I only had one mistake, and it was at Olay because I misspelled stethoscopes. I spelled it with an A, and so I had Alay. So I'm like, oh, I know that's wrong. So and then it solved up, but it didn't take me very long. But yeah, though, just reading those clues made me tired. Like 48 across. If IBM, Dannon, and Acer merged together and started a bakery, we said that they would sell cinnamon rolls.
Right.
Yeah,
Cinnamon bread.
cinnamon bread. Yeah. But yeah, there were. I didn't even count how many clues there were that were theme clues, but at least 6 or 7, I want to think.
Right.
We had 64 across. If Post and Schick merged and became a kitchenware company, they would sell, and the answer to that was chopsticks. Post and Schick. And then we had Epson and Chase. If they merged and became an electronics accessory company, they would be...
It would sell.
They would sell phone cases.
Yeah.
Epson and Chase. So anyway, just amazing, but really hard. Hard for me anyway.
Well, I didn't even, like I said, try to anagram the things out. Although there was one answer that I had spelled wrong. It was 31 across, that the Neutrogena Bic and Vans one that spelled out Cabernet Sauvignon. And I had an extra A somewhere in there. And so I actually wrote out the names of the companies, crossed out all the letters of my spelling of Cabernet Sauvignon, and realized that I was off. I think for 9 down, Be Furious, the answer was seared, Seered. I'm sorry, let me parse that correctly. The answer was C-red.
Yes.
I was trying to figure out, and so I had the letter A in mind when I was thinking about sear, and so I threw it in where the E was in red. So I had C-rad, Cabernet. Oh, no, I'm sorry, I misspoke. It was the letter after the B, Cabernet. I had Cabernet. Because 33 down, blank, oh blank, Thomas Moore poem. And I'm like, really? And it was 4 letters long, and I had it ending in IN. So the first thing I thought was a sin. A sin. Oh, a sin. Because that sounded like something vaguely poetic. It did not help that 35 across was Jane Blank, longtime writer for The New Yorker. Well, of course, I try and follow all the writers of The New Yorker. It was Mayer.
Right.
Or Meyer. It could have been Maye, and any other letter in the alphabet was fair game as far as I could tell. So that's how I ended up with a sin. But anyways, it turned out to be ERIN.
Right.
ERIN. Oh, who's ERIN?
Well, isn't that another name for Ireland? I think it's Ireland.
Okay. All right. I thought Thomas just had some lady named ERIN in mind.
Could be that too, but I'm pretty sure that we've had that as a crossword word for Ireland.
Okay, all right. Well, I sit here slightly embarrassed, but that's all right. We'll move on. Let's see. We had 57 across. Provides assistance was AIDS.
Right.
And I'm convinced that somewhere else in the crossword we had AIDS, A-D-E-S. And so...
like the drink, AIDS.
Right. That was 49 down. Fruit drinks was AIDS. So we had AIDS and AIDS.
That's right. Yeah.
That was sort of interesting. 18 across. Ding Dong Ditch, E.G. And that was an antic.
Yes.
I researched Ding Dong Ditch. That's where you go up to a door, you press the doorbell, and you run away.
Oh, that would be an antic.
Yeah, actually, it's a really bad idea because I found the first definition of it on a law firm. Speaking of Michael Lieberman and Fairmark Partners, it was another law firm, and they were talking about, is it legal? Is Ding Dong Ditch illegal? And they were pointing out how it can be fatal. So maybe don't do it, kids. Let's see, 27 across was, it can be a pain in the neck. That was tonsil.
Yes.
That was cute.
That was funny.
I guess that's where tonsils are.
Yeah.
And that crossed with 3 down, inner tube. And so I thought, intestine. That was my first thought.
Oh.
Then I thought artery, then aorta, but it was stent.
Stent, yes.
He really meant inner tube.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The one, the one next to, or right before tonsil was 25 across, small fry, tater tot.
Yes.
I thought that was funny.
That was, yeah, indeed. And in that area, crossing tater tot, we had 11 down first. Hazard for the unwary was pitfall, and 12 down was hot mess, snafu.
Right.
So we had all sorts of trouble in that area of the grid. Although I didn't have trouble in that area of the grid for once.
Well, that's good.
Let's see. Maybe again, hearkening back to Michael Lieberman's trade, 21 across, close of business, ? But except it wasn't really a close of business, it was just ink.
Ink, yes. Mm-hmm.
That was cute.
Pretty clever.
29 down. Tapped as a cigarette was ashed.
Yes, I'd never heard that phrase.
Being a long life
I'm not a smoker.
Yeah, me neither. So just
I don't really know any smokers anymore.
No, they're all dead.
No, I don't think so.
Well,
I think they're still selling cigarettes.
Are they? Okay.
I believe so, yes.
I believe the numbers are falling, but and then we had 29 across, one of 200 plus stations for NBC, e.g. And the answer was affiliate.
Right.
It doesn't sound like a lot of stations.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess there'd be about 4 per state on average, but maybe that's all you need.
Perhaps. Yeah, probably. I mean, probably in the major cities,
Right.
So.
Well, let's see. So we could have it in Milwaukee, Madison, Green Bay, and
maybe Eau Claire.
I
on the
think,
other side, or La Crosse.
I think Oshkosh needs one.
Oh, no, I don't believe Oshkosh has a TV station.
How about Wisconsin Dells? They definitely need one.
They're pretty close to Madison. So.
Were you pleased to see 38 across, snack with a mega stuffed variety, Oreo?
Yeah. Oreo, they're just everywhere.
They're everywhere, certainly in the grid. I bet Will Shortz, when he sits down to analyze one of these puzzles, he whips out a big sleeve of Oreos. He's probably 600 to 700 pounds at this point, I would imagine. Although I've seen his picture lately, he doesn't look like that at all.
One that, it was a stumper, and it shouldn't have been, 85 across, movie princess who wields a blaster pistol. And I'm like, oh, who could that be? Elsa, Jasmine, Ariel. I'm going through all the Disney princesses. Well, of course, it's Leah.
I think it was Jasmine.
I thought Elsa, but no, she doesn't. Elsa or Anna. But no, they're frozen. But anyway, Princess Leah. So.
Didn't we just have... Maybe that was yesterday we had Fiona in the grid. That was yesterday, right?
Yeah.
So yesterday we had Fiona. Today we have Leia. Tomorrow we're going to have Elsa.
No, you think?
Everyone mark your calendars. Expect Elsa in Monday's crossword.
You predict.
I predict. Chances of being correct? About 2%, maybe.
Right. What'd you put for 71 across?
71 across.
Gent from Kent.
You have to pronounce that correctly. Gent, hello, I'm a gent from Britain. Gent from Kent. Brit.
Yeah, Brit. I put chap.
Oh.
Like a chap, they said.
But I had the B because of...
chap.
I had the B because of 71 down. Fratty type was
yes.
bro.
Yes,
And then honestly, the one next to it, 67 down, be on the hunt. Prowl.
Prowl, yes.
That was also came fairly quickly to me.
Good.
I liked how we had a 40 down. That was supplementary data and suggestions for further reading, maybe. Endnotes.
Yes.
That's a word you don't hear too often.
Nope.
But we also had a 91 down, and that was list of mistakes, errata.
Yep.
All we needed was appendices, and then we'd have 3 things that appear at the end of a publication.
Right.
53 down was great. Purchases that come with metal plates. Tap shoes.
Yeah. I did not get that one right away.
No. And I was having trouble with 58 across. That was working on one's own well-being. So I had self-help.
Oh.
And then I went for self-cure. And then I eventually got around because I had tup shoes, and I was trying to figure out what's a tup shoe. And then I went for self-care.
It makes a lot more sense.
Giving me the old tap shoes. Let's see, we had 88 down. That was Olivia somebody. The clue was actually Singer Rodrigo,
Right.
and it was Olivia.
Olivia Rodrigo, yes.
Do you know Olivia Rodrigo?
I do.
I was listening to some of her music, and it sounded quite pleasant.
Uh-huh.
I was also listening to some very exciting music by, 14 Down, 2015 Kendrick Lamar anthem that won 2 Grammys, All Right.
All right.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good thing that Apple Music will provide me with the lyrics, because I was trying to listen to what he was saying. It's just like, my ears don't move that fast.
I know.
I mean, there were parts where he'd sort of slow down and get it, and then the rest are just like, what'd you say?
Yeah. I have that trouble with Kendrick Lamar on other songs too.
I don't listen to a whole lot of Kendrick Lamar, but I did enjoy that bit.
Very good.
We had 99 down. 99 down was University of Memphis athlete, and it was 5 letters long. And I thought, there are so many different animals that it could be. It's just like, I know there's some university they use frequently terrapin.
Yeah.
I now I don't remember the name.
University of Maryland.
They're the terrapins?
I believe so.
Okay, so I needed a 5-letter animal, so I thought, well, maybe it's a chimp. Oh, that'd be pretty bad if you had your chimp as a mascot.
Yeah.
Then I thought, whale?
They're not really menacing.
Whales?
Like, oh, here come the chimps. Yay.
Apparently you haven't seen Planet of the Apes. Now we're going to get listener mail about the difference between apes and chimps. But then I thought, whale? I thought that would be pretty menacing. And here comes it suggests a slow-moving front 4, let's say. I don't think that's what do they call the people, not the front 4, like the offensive line. What do they call the 4 very, very large people?
O-line.
The O-line? The offensive line? Okay. So I thought, maybe whales would sort of represent them. Then I thought lemurs and skunks. I was trying to come up with 5, but anyways, the answer turned out to be tiger.
Yeah.
Which sounds much more ferocious. Although, frankly, in a battle between a whale and a tiger, the tiger can eat all he wants. The whale's still going to just roll over and crush him in a second. So.
Not unless he's in water.
Well, even if he's just sort of thrashing about, one of those tails just go whack, and there went the not the king of the jungle. I guess that would be the lion, but whatever the tiger is, prince of the jungle?
I really don't know if the tiger has a title or not.
All right. Well, that is it for the crossword.
Okay.
But it is Sunday.
Yes, it is.
Which means it's time for JAMCOTWA. The Gene and Mike Crossword of the Week Award, where we look back through the crosswords of the previous week and pick out what we deem to be the very best. And this week we picked
Thursday.
Thursday,
the amazing puzzle by Simeon Siegel. What goes up must come down. And that is exactly what you had to be able to do to answer the clues in this puzzle. Just an amazing feat of crossword construction, I think.
Yes.
And definitely deserves a JAMCOTWA.
With lots and lots of other great supporting clues throughout the grid.
Yes.
And the actual revealer was just what goes up. You had to sort of figure out the comes down to make it all work together. Yeah, brilliant crossword. So well done, Simeon. If you feel so inclined, drop us a line, crosswordpodcast@icloud.com, and include your shirt size and a mailing address, and we will have your JAMCOTWA certificate signed, possibly framed, as well as some great Northeast Wisconsin swag winging its way towards you in no time at all.
That's right.
All right, that is it for today. Just a heads up, one of us is going on an extended trip to a faraway time zone, and so for logistical reasons, the next week we're off. So please keep working on those crosswords, everyone. But we will not be here to talk about it until next Monday-ish.
Labor Day.
Labor Day. We're expecting to start up on Labor Day. So until then, everybody have a great week. Enjoy the crosswords.
Wonderful Labor Day weekend.
Yeah. Feel free to email us. We'll still have email where we're going. But in any event, that is it for today. And we'll see all of you again on Labor Day.
Bye-bye.